Coach, how old are you now? Am I allowed to ask that?
Yeah, I'm 61 years old.
You recently had you were in the gym working out. I think it was when you were 60, and you wanted to prove to yourself that you were still a rock star.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I'm not going to share anything. Do you want to talk about that at all? Or
Do you want me to tell that story? I'll tell the story. So, yeah, I was 60 years old. I was actually in the gym, and it was one of these days where there was no one else in there. And so, I was like, okay, I was feeling kind of good. And, I hadn't deadlifted in a long time. And I thought, you know what? I wonder if I can still put some heavy weight on there and deadlift. And so I put some weight on it, felt kind of good. So I knew the last time I'd done like 400 pounds was when I was 50. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to put 400 pounds on there and I'm going to pull it off the ground, And so I set my camera up so I would have proof that I was able to do it. And so I did it. It was extremely hard. And the next thing I knew is I woke up. I was laying on my back on the concrete, and I was kind of looking around, and I didn't know what happened. It's the first time I'd ever passed out in my life, and so I really didn't know what happened until I got my camera and watched the actual footage of me pulling it off the ground and passing out from a lack of oxygen.
Well, I'm sorry. I think that there's not many people that are going to the gym consistently at 60 years old, let alone deadlifting 400 pounds. And I was lucky enough to see that video, and it just reminded me of the way you are. I mean, it's full throttle and it's mind over matter. And here you are going in there and saying, well, I might pass out, but I'm going to do it first.
Well, I will tell you that my family was very upset, especially all the daughters. My son thought it was funny. But I had to promise my wife that I would not attempt to do that again. And so I made that promise to her. So I'm not going to do 400 pounds.
Yeah, you're getting a little older, Coach. You might need a spotter or at least somebody there to help you walk around a little bit. It
would have been smart to at least have another person in there to have helped me. But yeah. So I didn't say I was smart. I never did say that.